This is kind of insane, actually.
The Olympus project I'm so excited about.
It's wild to see how much overall development's going on here in Clermont.
For more value, Groveland is the best place to start.
So let's start out in Groveland at our newest listing. What's up, Bree?
Hey, how are you?
Doing well. So before we get down to Clermont and everything else going on there, I felt like maybe we show them a little bit of Minneola, a little bit of Groveland, and our newest listing here is a good way to start.
Absolutely. This listing is so fun, so unique. I feel like we keep getting all of these amazing opportunities to list these really insane homes. Our audience loves them. That's why I'm excited to share it with you.
Heck yeah. So first off, where is Groveland?
So Groveland is, of course, it's in Lake County, but it's just north of the Turnpike, not far from Minneola. It's about 15 minutes to our next spot, and it's really easy access even down Highway 27.
So this area, is it a little bit more affordable than some of the other areas?
I would definitely say so. If you want to be near all that's happening in Wellness Way, but maybe not live right in it, or you're looking for more value, Groveland is the best place to start.
What if you want a custom home on 2.5 acres? Do we have that too?
We have that as well.
Let's take a look.
All right, welcome inside.
Oh my gosh, the air conditioning feels great.
Isn't this home amazing? This is one of my
this.
favorite floor plans, and it has the best views.
Is that all conservation back there?
Yeah, it's all conservation and preserved, 2.51 acres all the way back. You'll never have a rear neighbor.
I'm excited to see this in a minute here. This kitchen though, oh my gosh, what do we got?
Isn't it amazing? So you have this amazing island, highest level quartz countertop finishes, all stainless steel monogram appliances. Of course, you have gas, you have the statement range hood.
Yep.
I don't think they really missed anything.
No, they really didn't. When you think about details in a kitchen, this has it. You've got the quartz backsplash, the undermount lighting. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, my other favorite thing is that they did the cabinet level finishes on all the appliances that you could. So I think it's really a statement in this house. On this side of the home, you have 2 bedrooms and a really cool bonus room. It's a 3-way split floor plan, which I love. So on the opposite side is where we're gonna find the primary and the office.
Let's take a look.
All right, so into the primary suite, this is easily one of my favorite spaces.
Much like the kitchen, there are so many things in this one space, this one wing.
There are, and it really is its own wing. This is 15-foot vaulted ceilings with tongue and groove ceilings. The accents are amazing on the fireplace. You also have access out to the lanai.
Yeah, you've got views and just unreal like space for a primary. But this bathroom, I love this space.
If I was going to design a bathroom, I now know this is exactly what I want it to be like.
The chandelier over the freestanding tub. You've got the 2-way shower back there. It's a really great space.
And the separate vanities. There's a lot of space in here. It's really nicely laid out, and then it goes right into the walk-in closet with custom built-ins.
And that closet's like a bedroom unto itself.
So if you have a newborn baby, I would honestly just put them right in there. On the opposite side of where the primary bedroom is, you have the office over there. It's a great space, so work from home, you're gonna get a lot of light from the front. But my favorite part, we have to check out the outside. Here we are on the lanai. A few things that you'll notice is it was designed to give you every single living space you'd have inside, but outside. So there's a sitting room, there's a dining area, there's a kitchen. They thought of everything.
Yeah, the beadboard up top and the fans. To get this level of finishes anywhere else, it just doesn't really happen in this price point.
No, it doesn't. You would have to spend a lot more closer to Orlando. That's why I feel like a lot more people are talking to us about coming to Groveland, getting 2.5 acres and having a lot more flexibility to build what you want.
It really makes sense. And with the infrastructure coming around the areas, I feel like more and more people are going to decide to do exactly that.
I agree.
You know what's wild about all of this acreage is I feel like more and more people are looking towards like Bella Colina or Groveland, like you mentioned.
Yep.
Because it's so hard to get custom, anything, anywhere, but then getting acreage like this with this view, it just doesn't really happen in Central Florida.
It's hard to find. Well, and the other thing that I think is bringing people here is for the longest time, Ken and I even said the same thing, is like Groveland is so far away.
Right.
Montverde is so far away, and it's gotten closer and closer through the years because of all of the road development.
Yeah, the infrastructure is finally there where we can take advantage of it.
Now people want to settle in Groveland, and
Right.
it makes a lot more sense.
Why don't you tell us about this outdoor space?
Outdoor space is amazing. You have the pool with the sun shelf, the spa easily sits 8 people. You also have fire bowls with gas at night. It looks amazing over sunset.
Yeah.
And my favorite part, you don't see this very often, private putting green.
Putting green, yeah. You know, there's this company out here that specifically does this, and I've been seeing more and more of their ads, which just means that people are looking for these kind of features in their home.
It is really fun. I got more engagement on this putting green than I think anything else recently. There's a putter right there.
Oh, here we go. Closest to the pin. I'm trying to think what the price should be. You ready? Oh.
There are so many things I love about this home. I feel like we haven't even touched half of them. But a few of my other favorites are the pantry. It's insane.
Yeah.
The laundry room has a dog washing station. The tile
It's nicer than so many other people's actual shower.
I would say the showers for people.
Yeah.
And then there's a detached gym under the portiche, and it has sliding doors, opens up to where the 3-car garage is. It's a really cool setup.
Nice.
All right, you know where we should go next?
Where's that?
Minneola. We've been doing so much there. We got to head that way. It's only 15 minutes from where we are now.
I'm shocked to see how much has actually happened in Minneola, and I'm excited to show you guys. Where's Minneola in relation to maybe where we just were and macro?
Just where we just were, 15-minute drive. Macro, we are just north of the turnpike. We're also north of Highway 27 in Clermont, and we are directly west of downtown Winter Garden.
Oh, nice. So if somebody wanted to maybe work downtown Orlando, maybe 25, 30 minutes, and then where are we from like Disney in the parks?
Disney in the parks, 45 minutes, thanks to the turnpike dropping you right off on the 429. So the drive is really easy no matter where you want to go.
Awesome. And we're out here in Hills at Minneola. There's actually hills out here, which is kind
Hard
of
to believe.
good. I mean, in the name, right? It's not, Central Florida is not known for having any kind of topography.
Yeah, I love this location of the Hills of Minneola. We're in the Ashton Woods community right now. Directly behind us, you have Lake Apopka, and you can actually see it from here.
You can, yeah.
You can also see the Orlando skyline from here as well. So it's a really cool spot because you don't get that many other places.
So for the longest time, Minneola was kind of like this pocket of nothing, right? And eventually you came off the turnpike and there was all of this construction going on. What's going on in this area?
There is so much going on in Minneola. Residential, of course, is a big one. There's about 10 home builders right here just in Minneola. There's also a lot of commercial coming, and then of course medical. So there's a big Advent Health Hospital coming in right off the turnpike, which is exciting.
One of the things I know with newer construction areas, like we're going to go to Clermont next, is that people say, well, once I live there, what about schools and hospitals and shops and all that kind of stuff? But the cool thing about Minneola is you're not going to have to wait that much longer. There's a lot of stuff coming.
Absolutely. They're breaking ground on the town city center, Minneola City Center, in October 2024.
Crooked Can's coming.
Yes, it is. That's what I'm so excited about. But oftentimes we are telling people, hey, you're buying in early, you're going to kind of pioneer the area, and then a few years later you're going to have those things. But people in Minneola, they're going to get that very soon, and that's what's exciting.
Yeah. How does the pricing in Minneola relate to Groveland?
Pricing is going to be a little bit more in Minneola than it is in Groveland, but in comparison, it's going to be less than it is in Clermont. So you're kind of in the sweet spot when you choose Minneola.
And the location is like not something that people would have said, I want to move to Minneola like 3 years ago. And
but now it's on the map.
It's on the map, and people are like really desiring this area. It's pretty cool to see.
I agree. Gosh, I can't believe all the growth that's happening in Minneola.
It's insane. You know where's growing even faster though?
Where's that?
Wellness Way. Let's check it out. This is kind of insane actually, how fast this is coming along.
It's incredible. Every time I come out here, it's different because they've made so much progress.
Yeah, and the road network finally going in. You can actually, now that we're here, you can see like Horizon West and how close that actually is. Yeah, this is wild. So let's tell people, where are we right now?
We're in the Wellness Way corridor of Clermont.
Yep, and what is the Wellness Way?
It's going to be what I like to call the sister of Horizon West, almost mirror image over the Lake County line.
Yeah, it looks like they took the map and literally just folded on.
Flipped it over,
For sure.
So much like Horizon West, I think we're going to see something that feels like villages here in Wellness Way. There's a ton of new construction going on with residential, exciting commercial projects. There's a lot happening here.
All right, so where is Wellness Way in relation to where we started the day?
So where we started the day was in Groveland. We're about 20 minutes south of Groveland where we are now in Wellness Way. We're also on Highway 27 next to the Lake Louisa State Park and just west of Hamlin if you're looking at the map of Horizon West.
Yeah, so right across the street, the cool thing about this, about Clermont and everything around here is that you've got the state parks, you've got a lot of things that maybe Horizon West doesn't have or some of the other places that don't have. That's your backyard, is the state parks and the lakes and everything else out here, which is a cool amenity.
It is really neat. And you also have rolling hills and elevation, which is like a rare find for the state of Florida. Most people think it's just flat and sunny, but in Clermont, you kind of feel like you're somewhere else.
Yeah, but roads and infrastructure were a big part of what they needed, yeah? And so we've got the Wellness Way here. What other roads are coming to this area?
There's also the Hancock Road extension coming, and then there's going to be a toll road connector. The Lake Orange Toll is what we know it's called right now. That's going to be the first toll road to ever connect Lake and Orange County together. And then there's also going to be a Fleming's extension down in South Clermont, as well as a few other roads, and that's what's completely opening up Lake County to the rest of Orange County.
Yeah, so Fleming, for those of you that maybe not know right now, that connects what two areas?
That's going to connect the south side of Clermont. So think of, there's a community down there called Palms at Serenoa. That's where Pulte is. That's like the easiest place to find it on the map. It's going to connect it over to North Lake at Ovation, so that south side of Horizon West, and then it's going to connect over into Western Way. So you're going to be 5 minutes to Disney from Clermont, which right now, by the way, it's like an hour.
It is like an hour, yeah. Especially if you go all the way down 27, then back up to 192
you have to make
and
a whole curve, and now you'll just get to cut straight across.
Yeah, and not to mention like Schofield is now finished. Even where we're standing today, we can get between here and Flamingo Crossing within like 15 minutes, which again, a year ago would have taken you 45 easily.
Oh, easily 45.
We've been talking about this for like 5 years now, and I think Lake County, you had mentioned, has been talking about this for almost 20.
Yes.
So to see all of this finally taking place, sometimes in the comments people will be like, oh, if it ever happens, it's happening.
Yeah, it felt like it wasn't happening because they were working so hard on the roads, but it was like as soon as they got the clearance for that and started giving us dates, that's where you see all this progress happening around us.
So let's talk about real estate. If people want to live here, what are some of those neighborhoods look like?
Most of the communities that we're helping people move to within the Wellness Way corridor are going to be new construction. So there's a lot of great products for single family homes and townhomes across the board. You can pretty much find anything that you're looking for if you're going to build new.
So I know Lennar, they've got almost 2,000 houses back here. Pulte, I think, has 900.
They just got approved for 948 in Parkside Trails. And then you have Trinity Family Builders, which is taking out the last few phases of Ridgeview.
Oh, cool.
And Ridgeview's insane because that's the closest community to the Olympus project.
Oh, the Olympus project. We should talk about that next.
Yes, the Olympus project I'm so excited about. I'm going to relate a lot of this to Horizon West, but that's just because that's what we know. I think it's going to mimic a lot of Hamlin Town Center, but it's going to be more centered around sports, wellness, fitness. You know, Clermont's known as the City of Champions. They do a lot of Olympic training here, so I think they're really bringing that full circle.
So the people that were behind the Tampa Bay Lightning, they're the ones bringing like an ice rink here. There's a lot of like medical. I know Valencia College is talking about building a medical facility for their school. Like there's a lot of medically integrated sports, which is a really new thing for Clermont, even though it is known for the champion, like a lot of Olympic training and that sort of thing out here.
Right, but you're exactly right though. They're making it like a new way to bring that to the city because for so long, yes, people came to train, but that's like all they did.
Right.
Now the community gets to be involved in that. Ridgeview, that community that we talked about, is walking distance to Olympus, so this is going to be the first time that Lake County has this like walkability to new commercial infrastructure.
So crazy enough, just a few days after shooting that entire video showing you guys Wellness Way all the way up through Groveland, there was a massive sale that happened in the Wellness Way area. We were waiting for Pulte to finally close on the property from Celterra to start moving forward and moving dirt and on their Del Webb product, which is the 55 and older active adult community, as well as the 500 acres or so of the master plan community right there in Wellness Way. Well, they set a record in Lake County, spending over $100 million between the two sales that were kind of in that area up and down Schofield Road, where the Lifestyle Center is going to be right around Lake Adane. I think this is going to be a massive hit. According to the land developer from Pulte, they are going to break ground later this year with sales starting in 2025. So we're starting to see some massive movement to that area.
It's wild to see how much overall development's going on here in Clermont.
It's amazing. I think that the city of Clermont is completely repaving the way that development's coming into Lake County, and it's going to be so exciting to watch for years to come.
Absolutely. So if you want more information about the house we showed you earlier in the video, or you're looking to sell or buy a house anywhere in Central Florida, we want to be your real estate resource of choice. Make sure you hit the subscribe button before you leave, and then reach out at theorlandoreal.com/YouTube. We'll see you guys on the next video.